Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/ChiroBusinessMojo. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle player, or MP3 player. Welcome to the Chiro Business Mojo podcast, where we deconstruct the methods, marketing, and mindset of successful business people and chiropractors from around the world. And now your host, Dr. Richard Day.
Hello. Yes, I am Dr. Richard Day, and this is the Chiro Business Mojo podcast. Thank you so much for checking in with us here today. Today on the show, I want to talk a little bit about something that is very common, and it's very useful to know some of the information I'm going to give you and talk about today, and that is pop medicine. What is pop medicine? It is the stuff that Dr. Oz is talking about. Or if you've seen the TV show The Doctors, it's the stuff they are talking about. Why is it important? Well, it is the stuff your patients are watching when they come in. So they may have questions for you. Hey, I was watching Dr. Oz the other day and he had a show on a cleanse. What do you know about cleanses? Something like that. Or here's one I get. Hey, doc, what's the best pillow to sleep on for neck pain? So these sorts of questions are going to be in your patient's mind. It doesn't pertain to their main complaint or the reason why they're in there, but you're making conversation and they may have been thinking, hey, I'm going to ask my doctor next time I'm in there what's going on or what I can do about this or something I heard on TV. That's one aspect. The other aspect of these shows is when we go out and speak to the community at large, either through public speaking, talks, seminars, or visiting schools, whatever the case may be, it's nice to know what is on their minds and what the public is interested in. And so I recommend either watching those shows, and we don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time to do these sorts of things, but check out their websites. I think that they are a really rich bed of information that you can look at and watch some clips of the show and read over and see what their resources are. And I'll give you a couple of just quick examples. Recently, they talked about on Dr. Oz show, the biggest health improvements to your home that you can make for under $10. Well, that's useful. And now maybe your patients aren't coming in and asking about that, but couldn't that be something that's a great topic for you to talk about as part of a health and wellness lecture? Another one was how to make a cleanse work and what everyone does wrong when they do cleanses. There was one talking about fatty liver syndrome, and 83 million Americans have it and what to do about it. And that's, I guarantee that's a diet issue, and that's a big part of what we see in our practices, especially people don't understand that their BMI, their weight, has to do with joint pain and stress on joints. So those are the consequences that they're dealing with when they come in our office. But, a certain percentage of those people are going to be dealing with fatty liver. And the dangers in there and food and diet. I mean, there's a whole wealth of information you can talk about, right, pertaining to diet. Over on the doctors, they're talking about the benefits of essential oils. Well, just in the last few years, these little diffusers have really exploded in popularity. A couple of manufacturers are out there. We have one in our office, actually one in both of our offices and at home here. And my wife's into it. I know that a lot. And I can't tell you a whole lot about essential oils. But again, the public's interested in these things. And if you don't have time to get up to speed on everything, these are some great resources that you can check. Fitness, health, and wellness is some other things that I saw on their website, just general. And I didn't click on every tab. I just wanted to kind of see what it is they're talking about. But they're well done. They're well researched. And these shows have staffs that look into what people are interested in, what topics they can do next on their shows. So I wanted to just share with you a real quick idea. If you're scratching your head thinking, what can I go out and plan my next seminar about? Check out these websites and these shows, because there is a lot of great information there, at least the seeds of ideas. Now, it's really broken down very basic for the public, and that's fine. As chiropractors, we've seen the research, and there are sides to a clinical experience that we have that we can certainly bring our perspective to share with our patients on these issues. We may not agree with what the doctors are talking about or Dr. Oz on his show, but it's nice to be informed about those and offer our perspective and the chiropractic perspective as well when we talk about these things to the public. So that was it today. Just wanted to hit you with something real quick that I think could be helpful and useful to you as you go out there and talk to your patients and make it happen every day. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Cairo Business Mojo podcast. Go to CairoBusinessMojo.com for show notes on today's episode and jump on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review if you enjoy the show.